Hello, people of the interwebs. Today we're going to make one of the most controversial foods in the world, chicken salad. I'm Chef Cash White, and I'm here today because God has delivered me from my circumstances and put me in a place where I can share my love of food with you. Guys, if you like what we're doing here on Chef Cash White, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Also, leave any comments you have down below. We appreciate that. Suggest some ideas that you want us to start cooking. Today, we're going to be making one of the most controversial dishes in the kitchen, chicken salad. Everybody I know thinks that either they make the best chicken salad, have eaten it at a restaurant somewhere else, or their mom does. Nobody's is perfect. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try to shed some light on what I think is a great chicken salad. If you don't like it, let me know. If you love it, let me know that too. It's all good. So the first thing we did is we went to the store and bought a rotisserie chicken. I'm using a rotisserie chicken just because, quite frankly, cheaper and easier. I'm not gonna butcher this guy in front of you because if you guys have seen my how not to turkey video, you know that birds end up butchering me. But I'm gonna get this chopped up real quick and we'll start throwing our ingredients together. Now that I have the chicken all butchered up, the way I like to do my chicken is actually cubed. Cut it into small portions. Some people like to shred it. I like to have mine very toothsome, so I have actually mouthfeel. The first couple of ingredients I'm gonna add are pretty normal in chicken salad. First one is gonna be diced celery. Got about 1/4 cup here. If you notice, I have it diced up pretty small. I want everything to be cut about the same size with the chicken being the largest chunks. I have diced onion. I'm gonna add about the same amount of diced onion in there. The next thing is gonna be some chopped pecans. Once again, about 1/4 cup. Diced apple, green apple. I love Granny Smiths. For all of you who watch a lot of my videos, you know I love to cook with some Granny Smith apples. Some raisins. It's a little extra sweetness. Now comes our mayonnaise, okay? I'm gonna start with just a little bit of mayonnaise, about 1/8 cup, and I'm gonna slowly add more just so I can get it to the right consistency before I season it. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. If you notice, I have a nice coating. I don't wanna get too much more than that. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Then come my other ingredients. I'm gonna pour in about 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar just to get that nice acidity. Cut through the fat of the mayonnaise. I'm gonna add about 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt, about 1 teaspoon granulated garlic, and about 1 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. And our last ingredient, we're gonna use a little bit of fresh thyme. If you guys aren't familiar with how to deal with fresh thyme, hold it up at the top and you're gonna pull all of the little leaves down just like that. Very, very easy. And sprinkle it in. I'm about add about 1 tablespoon of the fresh thyme. Now we're gonna mix all this together. All right, there we go, guys. This is Chef Cash White's non-controversial chicken salad. Guys, thank you so much for watching this with us. Remember, the most important part of why we do what we do is simply this: keep the faith, enjoy the food. I love you guys. Good night. Today, we're gonna be making what some would consider the most controversial dish. Controversial, how do you say that?
It's argued about.
Controversial dish in, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I think it's just controversial.
Controversial, that does sound right.